Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Pokemon RCL Breakdowns. This is the Season 10 semifinals and grand finals video. We're going to be going over the 3 games this week, and I'm joined by our league owner and co-host, Ziggler.
Hello.
I hate that you still do that. You're going to get over it at some point. It's going to be not funny at some point. I swear to fucking God.
The thing is, I don't even do it because it's funny. I do it just because I have nothing else to add in my intro.
I thought you literally told me before you did like the most plain thing just to try and annoy me.
Oh yeah, now that I don't annoy you, I do it that way. But like initially when it started, it was because I didn't have like an interesting intro to add. So
Just say it with more enthusiasm. Whatever. Anyway,
no.
for our fuck you, for our first semifinals game, we have actually also known as Atletico Bewears going up against Slippy Slurpy, the goat, Sean himself, Galactic Greninjas. He's brought a very frustrating mix of his hyper offense and his stall teams. So this is gonna be a frustrating.
I think Sneasel looks really good here if it's banned because he's got no CC resists. So
Yeah,
I can see that potentially being a problem for Sean.
yeah,
And yeah, just a lot of offensive threats. But we know how Sean likes to play defensive, and we know how good he is at it. So it should be an interesting game.
yeah.
Actually versus Sean games always usually are.
You say that as if they've battled a lot,
They have
dude.
outside of this league.
Oh, okay. I don't know about. I wasn't counting outside. Okay, so we've got Terra Electric on the Walking Wake. That's a little bit interesting. What is that for? For the Azu? No, and Lapras also. He has a Lapras, but it didn't come. But even then, Terra Electric for. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, for Lapras, it's Water Absorb. Though I feel like you could probably drop it in like a Depulse into Draco, no?
Um, yeah, probably. I mean, Lapras is just like it's just inherently not strong, unfortunately. Like that's why it's 1 point. It only has very specific like
Counters.
things that
Checks.
it counters, like Iron Bundle and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if Terra Electric was worth it here, but I'm gonna I might eat my words. On the flip side, we've got Terra Dark Zood, which yeah, that just adds more raw power.
If I had to guess, it's probably so he doesn't get like T-waved by Thunderous or something.
Yeah, I can see that. Wait, by Thunderous, he has the Thunderous.
Wait, oh, I thought you were looking at Terra Electric
No, I
Walking Wake.
said I mean I was, and then I said on the flip side, there's Terra Dark Zood.
Oh yeah, no. I mean same thing, it's Prankster.
Who has Prankster on the enemy team?
Uh Never mind. I'm getting the teams mixed up. Yeah. No, sorry.
I could see Terra Electric Walking Away being for that reason though. That's a valid take. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because what I was saying was I thought you were confused about Terra Electric Walking Wake and yeah, that I was saying like T
Yeah.
Wave is blocked by that.
Yeah.
And then Terra Darks are rude. I mean,
I think it's just for extra power. He doesn't even need another type in this game. I don't really think he does.
yeah, I'm not too sure. Terra Dark, yeah, it could just be for like knockoff stab or something, but maybe there was like something that was benched that I don't know that he had. So
I don't think
see what
so, but oh
happens.
well. Yeah, let's get this going. Volt switching immediately. Crits turn fucking 1. That's sad. Fucking I was gonna say calls the switch to thing in Ice Beam,
Ice
but
Beam was
no.
a real surprise. I don't think I've ever seen him run that.
Yeah, well, its special attack is like not good. It's a physical attacker. What? Hang on, I'm gonna check. What even is its special attack? Considering how little it did to a non-Yachi Garchomp, you know it's not a lot.
I don't think it needs to be a lot. Like you could tell it's purely for Garchomp and nothing else.
Well, I think it even just that's what I was gonna say is that I think he predicted the switch really well, but then I realized It's also super effective against Thundurus. It's also super effective against Zarude. Like overall, it's actually a kind of solid
Nothing else
move.
is coming on it. Yeah.
Especially if this is bulk chomp and then this is like offensive Thundurus, it's gonna still do a sizable chunk. You know what I mean?
Like if he's not Yachi, and I get why he's not, because why would it have Ice Beam? He's
Yeah.
probably like a
I
Covert Cloak or a Rocky Helmet or something.
I'll say
I
I could
don't
see it being Roselli if it needed to be a berry, but I don't think it even is a berry.
I mean I don't know. I wouldn't be that worried about Tinkerton, but yeah, I think either Cloak or Rocky Helmet are pretty valid items here
Yeah,
on
for
what
sure.
seems to be a defensive chomp.
Yeah. Also, the special attack is actually higher than I thought. It's 65, so not good by any means, but it's better than I thought.
Fair enough.
Moves into back to Thunderous to get another ice move dropped on them. Now,
Yeah, one thing I want to add as well is like he's free to Volt Switch at any time because Sean has no ground types because he didn't bring Sandy Shocks, so
yeah,
that
he's never brought
creates
Sandy
really good
Shocks.
momentum for Akshy.
I swear to God, he has not once brought Sandy Shocks.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe he did literally once, but I can't
yeah,
remember.
I was about to say no, it's almost never come.
Hang on, I'm actually gonna check. Did it ever come, and when did it fucking come? One sec. Leaderboard Sandy. Okay, yeah, it came exactly once, and it got 2 kills, and that was it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I do think it was worth bringing because Thunderous can't fucking touch, bro. That's like free spikes always,
Yeah, I
or
mean
even free
it's
screens. Sandy Shocks is a great offensive and utility mon. It's just got no bulk.
does does grass not do much? How heavy is it?
I don't think it's heavy at all. Actually, let me damage calc. Um,
It's probably like what, 60 or 80 base power?
yeah, I'd assume so. Thunderous. Sure, we'll go with that standard set versus Sandy Shocks. Grass Knot. Okay. Grass Knot does do a little more than I thought it would. It's base 80. It does 60 to 71%, assuming no bulk Sandy, which it. I mean, I could see Sean running some bulk on it at least. But okay, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's the grass not always two co's
Yeah.
after spikes.
Yeah. So okay, maybe Sandy wasn't great, but eh. I mean, he might not even have grass knot now that I think about it. Like he probably does, but it's not guaranteed either.
The one time Gray, when I was mocking him, brought Sandy Shocks for me when I played Akshi. He brought AV Sandy Shocks and it worked really fucking well.
Yeah, Sandy Shocks is like deceptively bulky, I think. Like it's
Mm.
great offensively with like, 121 special attack and 101 speed. Oh, actually, I mean 85, 97 and 85 are not good defensive stats, but if you invest into them, it still has the raw power needed and can be used well enough if you invest into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's kind of
it's
like
a
me
jack
and
of all
Xiao.
trades.
It's kind of like me and Xiao.
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, like Mienshau's a little different because it's got regenerator, but
True,
yeah, I
yeah.
can see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's just my easiest comparison where it's not bulky, but it's deceptively bulky if you invest into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, get the fuck out of there. You're not gonna have a good day. Yup. And it is helmet on the Tink. That actually does more than I think he would have liked it to. He gets rocks up now. Dondozo comes back. He also gets rocks up now. Thunderous is not living very nicely.
Yeah, I think Thunderous's job here is really only get a few volt switches off onto Dondozo to
Yeah,
get
for
free
sure.
momentum. Now he gets
There's
a
poison
CC
touch.
off. Yeah.
Now it thinks that thing is now in range, and he taunts the fucking
Point
rest.
is really clever.
Yeah, To be honest though, I would have just killed him. I mean, maybe it was a roll. It probably was a roll because he did exactly
He probably needed
44.
the poison chip, and rest is obvious.
Well, that's the thing. He did 44, then the poison chip brought it down to 44%. So I'm going to assume it was a roll. If it was a roll, taunting was definitely the best play. If it wasn't a roll, he probably should have just attacked it. You
I
know.
think it was the play either way. I mean, he was always resting, wasn't he?
But that's the thing. Why, if he had a guaranteed kill, why would he not take it?
I don't think it was a guaranteed kill without the poison chip.
Well, that's what I mean. The poison chip brought it down to 44%, and last time he did 44%. So I'm assuming it was a roll, is what I'm saying.
Like before poison chip?
No, currently on turn 11, because he took poison chip already.
Right, but I mean, like, so the poison chip took him to 44, right?
Yes. So he got attacked, took poison chip, and now it's turn 11. So now
Okay.
he's in range. I'm just
Oh, okay. He taunts now, does it? Okay. Well, no, maybe it would, maybe it was just like a roll or something, and he just needed the poison chip to guarantee it or something.
yes,
Either
which is
way,
what I
either
said.
way, he didn't lose anything by just not taunting because he was always resting.
Yeah, but that's literally what I said. Is that it was probably just a roll, in which case taunting was the best option.
Yeah. And then whatever comes in afterwards, if he happened to swap, just gets taunted, and I don't
Yeah,
know.
I do wonder what would have happened if he just clicked Avalanche. Would Sneasel just have died? I don't know.
Mm,
Rookie
it's double
Harris.
damage. I don't think so though.
He brings the wake in. Man, swapping your dragon type in on a dragon type is fucking risky. I mean, I don't think there was much. Well, I mean, he fucking could have. Like, I mean, you set your son up, you're gonna go to one of your two sun abusers, right? He definitely could have gone to it. The weather ball was really nice, I think. He's dead now.
I I personally don't think it achieved a whole lot,
Uh,
but
I
yeah,
I think he expected a different Terra type.
he saw it at the start of the game.
Yeah, I know, but I think in prep he expected another one. In saying that, I think he was trying to play the 50-50 guessing game of whether
I don't know. I probably just would have gone Tink. I wouldn't have sacked Wake yet. You
well
still have Torkoal around.
yeah, I'm this was boosted speed. No, it was boosted special attack. I think this might be AV Zood.
Possibly.
Cause that was like plus 30% boosted weather ball in the sun. So that's base 100, no stab, no super effective, but base 100 plus 30%. So it's basically a 130 base power move, and it did 42%. I'm pretty sure that's an AV, right?
Probably, yeah, but yeah, never. I don't know. It could just be really specially bulky.
Possibly.
It's
Let's run.
yeah, I could.
Let's check, shall we? Um, rude. Weather ball. Terra Dark. Active. Wait, that's choice specs. He's not choice specs. So okay, yeah, he's how much did it do? 42. Okay, yeah. So weather ball to max HP, max def does 40 to 48.
Yeah, so he could just be like very specially defensive invested with like Covert
Yeah.
Clerk or something to stop Hydro Burn and Barbarage Poison or something. I don't know.
Yeah, damn. Okay, yeah, he probably should have gone Tink then. I yeah,
I,
I think that was a
it's not that
misplay.
like it's not that Wake did a whole lot without speed boost. I just don't think it needed to be sacked. You know,
Yeah,
like it could have been good to like nuke Terrapagoose or something. You know what I mean? It's
Terrapagos.
I just Goose Ghost, whatever.
You're a goose.
You're a
Anyway,
goose.
you're a goose. Anyway, yeah. Walking Wake was very valuable, and I do think he wasted it in now knowing how like the damage rolls. I mean, even if it was just max HP, it only even did 51 to 60.
Also, I worked out too that he's Terra Electric. I'm surprised I didn't notice from the start because he needs something to touch Azumarill. So
Dude, you need to learn to listen. I literally said I wonder if it's just for Azu and then maybe Lapras,
yeah, no,
and whether it was worth it.
I blanked out on that part. I thought it was just to stop T-Wave from Thundurus, but I guess it could have been for both.
Clownery. Yeah, it's probably for both. But yeah, I definitely think he should have gone to Tink.
Yeah,
In the doing of the calking, I don't think weather balling there was the correct play in the slightest.
I don't think he needed Tink for anything else. It
I
was
mean, it's
probably
always
defensive.
useful.
Yeah, it was probably defensive for like Azumarill and Sneasler, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. This is no. This is life orb. Oh, okay. I was gonna say
yeah,
it's banded. Fuck.
that's what I mean. Like CC is so strong because he just has no resists.
Overheat. Nice. Fuck him up.
Is it eject pack? No, it's
Nah.
not.
It's boots. We already saw that. And that's also boots. He brought like 3 boots mons this week. Goddamn. I don't think that helps you, Chief. Yeah, you.
I don't know. Garchomp's always a good spiker, so
Yeah, true. Did that help you? Yeah, okay, you're getting spikes up. Fair enough.
well, he
Custap.
needed to get the intimidate off, so that was probably smart by Sean.
I'll say that Custap may have just fucking ruined his day. I'm not gonna lie. He's fucking roost. I knew it. I love it. Me and Backrest literally said from week 1 that he would be a roost set somewhere in the finals. Also, not Magic Guard, Leaf Guard
Let
finally
leave
had any
guard.
fucking use ever.
Yeah, I was about to say we talked about that in the mocks I did with him against Sean. So
Goodbye, Boots. Say Torkoal's starting to get a little bit hurt. This kind of switching out is pretty funny to me. It's like you're just wasting his time and PP at this point.
I
Although
think he's just trying to get as many sun turns as possible.
he is, it's just funny to see. I think. Oh, and he stays alive. Damn.
That is fucking definitely covert cloak. Has to be. I mean, like
I mean,
that shit
Barbara
always
is only
poisons, doesn't it?
no, it doesn't.
Or it's like 50% or something.
Yeah, I think it's 50%.
Yeah.
He missed the play rough. Getting more spikes up? Really, dude? Should he not have just killed him there? Yeah, what the huh?
I don't know.
I don't even think it
It was
mattered.
over either way, I
Yeah, I
think.
don't even think it mattered, but like I don't get it to BH. Like, I mean, Sneasler still came in and finished, but even like Terrapagos was still full HP. Why would you even bother getting hazards up? Just, I mean, I genuinely just, I mean, diff doesn't even matter in playoffs, but just kill the stupid Azumarill. It'll make your dragon feel better.
I don't know. It didn't really do much in like the virtue of making the game closer. I think it was still just actually completely out prepping him.
Yeah.
Sneasler was always going to be a big threat this game, and
I wonder how
yeah,
much that misplay with Walking Wake mattered.
probably not that much. I mean, like he had I mean, Azumarill didn't really wall it because of Terra Electric, but like he had Sneasler that outsped it. I don't know how much it would have done to Spadef Zood with like Hydro Steam. It like without the does it do like just as much in the sun as like or outside the sun as Weather Ball or
Outside the sun, it does about the same as what Weather Ball did in the sun. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just trying to understand why he weatherball. Did you just expect him not to Terra?
Yeah, I think he was trying to play for that 50-50, really, where, hey, I know you're expecting me to Terra, so I'm not gonna do it kind of bullshit.
Can you get off Demon King for a second? I'm looking at his team. Um, yeah, no, I can't understand it.
Yeah, no, I definitely think weather bowling there was probably
Cause
not the
like,
play.
cause like it doesn't even hit a Azumarill for any damage. So like, yeah, he must have just thought that like he wasn't gonna Terra. Or just it was the best kind of neutral play. Whereas like
Well,
Hydro Steam, if he didn't Terra, was always gonna,
the thing is though,
you
even
know,
if he didn't
do
Terra,
no damage.
even if he was like, if he was as bulky as we think he is, he still didn't kill even afterwards.
Yeah, but you could have got the burn.
Not with
That is
not with
unless
weather
he
ball,
is Covert Cloak, you know, like
not with weather
which I
ball. He
can
couldn't
definitely.
have.
Sorry.
Not with weather
No,
ball. He couldn't have.
I mean with Hydro Steam.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. But either way, actually, it was like he was opportunist with his hazards when he needed to be. He didn't even need to use Terrapagu Ghosts, which is like you
A
know, very
fantastic
impressive by
Pokemon.
him. And yeah, I just feel like his Volt switches, getting into Sneasler, having Taunt especially, just
Yeah, that taunt was really
yeah,
good.
yeah, it just flattered Sean to be honest, and yeah, just completely out prepped him.
Yeah. All right. Well, good game, boys. We are now moving on to what I think is probably my favorite game of the whole season. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, yes, we have Sugar Gray or Gray and Warpig, the person I probably want to beat the most at the moment.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. You like half did the intro. Nanjing Nidoking is his fucking bullshit going up against Royal Bewear Force. I even remembered his name this time. Uh
Yes, Royal Beware
yeah,
Force.
Warpig has been your fucking number one op since like week 2, I swear to God. You've wanted him defeated every single time.
Well, bro, it's because like I always
You're just a
thought like
hater.
yeah,
You're
this
just
is
a
the
hater.
week that this is gonna happen, and no, he just wins over and over again. He's just so good.
Yeah, man.
But
He
yeah,
definitely put our league to shame this time.
yeah,
All right,
it's
guys.
gonna be a very interesting game because like Warpig hasn't lost any game until he lost to Bacchus,
Yeah,
and
so
then has
currently
just
he's
kept
eight to
winning.
one.
And then Gray, he lost in week one, but then
Never
he's been
lost.
like undefeated
Yeah, he's on an
since up
eight
until
win
this
streak right
point.
now.
So yeah, he's going insane, Gray. Both of these players are just so incredibly good. I'm
Yeah,
so excited for this game.
yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, I don't really think I have anything to add. We're gonna check out Terras and leads. So we have Terra Electric, in Amorous. I don't remember what this was for. I'm gonna assume Corviknight. Going up against Terra Fairy on both Blaziken and Jolteon.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, Terra Fairy
it's
is
not
just never a
fantastic,
bad
but it's
Terra.
not
I feel
bad.
like.
It's not
Um,
fantastic, but it's not bad either.
yeah. I was gonna say like Terrifier on anything probably would have been nice for Ogerpon, but both those mons aren't like bulky, so I guess you know it doesn't really matter. But Terra
Yeah,
Electric for sure is for Corviknight. I feel like it's
yeah. I
he's
mean,
used it
it could
almost
also
all
be.
season. Terra Electric.
He has liked it a lot. Yeah. It also can help with Molar, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it really just depends on his set.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I feel like it's for Corviknight.
Yeah. Same. All right, let's get this going. This is definitely a bad lead for him, but I will say this is fucking fantastic for him. This is exactly what I thought would happen. So I did a mock for Gray and I didn't bring Pekka specifically for that reason. I was like, it's like half of what it does is parting shot, and he has Annihilate. It gets him to plus fucking 3, and now he's just baller. He also bulked up to get to plus 5 on his fucking baton pass. And then he's fucking weakness policy, so he's just boosted to plus 6 and murders the fucking Pekaront. Like,
That's insane.
this is the most interesting 3 turns of fucking Annihilate gameplay I've ever seen. And yes, he does
Yeah.
just die to Jolteon immediately afterwards, but that is still like the coolest Annihilate shit I've seen in a while. Like, don't get me wrong, anyone, not really, but like a lot of people can easily, get rage boosts up, bulk up and rests, and rage fist their way with 300 base power. But getting to plus 6 in 3 turns and then murdering something in one shot is just fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, the Pekarunt was probably obviously an issue to him in Mark, wasn't he? Wasn't it?
I don't know.
Like,
I didn't bring him.
oh, okay. It was just kind of to nuke something, was it? Like, and just kill something or whatever it can.
The Annihilate.
Yeah.
I think it's because he expected to be hit by something. I don't know. I told him he still thought Pekka was coming, so I guess it was still for that. But in our mocks, I told him I didn't like its chances specifically for that exact interaction. But I mean,
Yeah.
I guess
I guess a luring voice
Gray
could
knows
have done the
best,
trick
and it
too.
worked out for him. So who the fuck am I to judge?
Yeah, no. Good prep by Gray.
He also like hard predicts the Blaziken right there, blitz to plus 2 and subs. He's just full fucking offense, goes into the Trailblaze. That is so fucking much damage. He's gonna wish out into Tinglu. Dude, you're gonna get oh he fucking swords dances again.
No reason not to.
Yeah, I guess so. I forgot Whirlwind went through sub, I'm not gonna lie. It makes sense.
Why raw whirlwinds are so good.
Yeah, this also is an interaction that we had exactly in our mocks, where I was trying to body press with a Corviknight, except I had Iron Defense, but he had fucking weakness policy again, bro. Like what the fuck? Like
Gray had weakness policy on all 6 mons.
at
The
this
fuck?
point, it fucking feels like it. CC is still enough to bring it down, unfortunately. But the blast is in, boys. He yawns. Do it
Flip
again.
turn or something?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was really wanting him to do it again, predicting a switch out, but it seems like he didn't. Oh, he baton passed, so he still did.
Oh, it doesn't baton pass the yawn. Okay.
I also love that they tear it into each other's types. I think that's fucking hilarious. I'm also a little confused why he didn't stay in. I know I remember I asked this actually
Because
in the
I think he was anticipating toxicity.
Yeah, I remember they were talking about this in the spoiler chat actually because I asked because I didn't understand it then. And they said the toxicity as well.
Yeah. No, I think that's fair because it's like you'd assume he goes it,
I mean,
and then you kind of get like leftovers boost afterwards. Yeah, I can understand it.
I understand it. It's just like a Namor is right there for the takings though.
But yeah, does he swap here or what
Well,
does he
I
do?
don't think he.
Just play the turn out.
Oh well, I know he doesn't.
Okay, so
So
yeah, I don't think that was necessarily a read by Gray. I just thought that was a prediction gone wrong, which happens.
I wonder if that crit mattered. I don't know. I mean, it resists, but it's also a strong Jolteon. Anyway, the Blaziken is in. He regrets his options and goes to Ogerpon. Earthquake hurts. He then goes to Blastoise. And Blaziken's bulked up. This might become an issue. Earthquake does some solid damage. He gets yawned though. He swaps out, makes sense. Flip turns on the switch, good job. Goes into the Tox. At this point, I think he can just Sludge Wave his way to victory, no? Oh, he shift gears, okay.
So he's faster than everything.
Yeah, now he's faster. He fucking outspeeds and kills the Blaziken. He then overdrives the Molar, which only leaves the
Yeah,
triple jolt.
and
God, I
then he
love
just
this game.
wins.
It's so fucking cool to watch. Just like the pure, like even though Warpig has like a semi-store team, I still feel like he played super offensively this game. No, or is that just me?
Well, he had to because like he had just had to match Gray, but like he just had so many unpredictable sets. Like he had Blastoise, which obviously Yawn plus Flip Turn gives him guaranteed momentum pretty much, and he
Yeah,
had like two weakness policy users.
yeah,
I think yeah, I think Petrant going so early like just kind of surprised Warpig a little bit.
yeah. I don't
And
think he was expecting the amount of Spadef bulk that the ape had.
yeah, and kind of just forced him to play a little differently than he normally would.
Yeah,
And he still did good because that's just kind of, who he is. He's just a good player. But like I don't think it went to plan for him whatsoever.
no, I don't
So
think so either.
yeah, given those circumstances, I applaud Warpig for that effort and just being so hard to beat in the regular season. But Gray is just incredible. Like he's never ever lost since round one, and he's just always so consistent when it comes down to crunch time. So
When he puts
I'm
in the
really
effort
looking
is the
forward.
sentence you're thinking of.
Sorry.
When he puts in effort is the sentence you're thinking of.
Yeah. Yeah. When it comes to the time he needs to, he puts the effort in, and he always comes out with the chocolates.
With the chocolates. Yeah,
So
he's brought out his
yeah,
full force this season, that's for sure.
that is unless Lance taxes him, which didn't happen this season.
Yeah, he managed to get past the Lance hacks.
He did manage to get past the Lance hacks. Looking forward to the finals.
Yeah, which are starting right here and now, people. Actually, Ray, two of our best players who, surprisingly, these two have always been some of our best players, but they've always, well, how shall we put it, missed out compared to Sean and Mez, who always just keep fucking winning.
I still think those two are the best, but yeah, like
Yeah,
these two, yeah, definitely like
have
I
always been our
guess
runner-ups, essentially.
yeah, they've always been like in the
Top
picture, so
contenders.
to speak. You know,
They've always been our top contenders.
yeah, exactly. So I feel like it's fair to say that they're just about as good now, and I'm so happy that like the last three final series has like contained six different players. Like it's just
Yeah.
showing a bit more variety than just Mez Sean every season.
Yeah, well, this season obviously is actually in grey. Last season it was Davis and Lance, and then the season before it was Mez and Sean.
Yeah, so six different players. You know,
Yeah,
it's
six
it's
players, three
pleasing to see.
seasons. It's the kind of competitiveness you want, and especially with the new players. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if we had Beyond or Warpig or versus
Yeah,
like
in a
someone
in a
else.
final series next season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, looking forward to that to when it comes, but
Yeah,
on
for
to this
sure.
game.
Yeah. Let's get leads and Terras out first. So we have once again Terra Electric, fucking Enamorous, and then we have Terra Poison Zarude, and is it still Terra on the Moltres? Is this just Terra Fire Moltres?
I think it's just Terrifier.
I think so too, but I think he changed it at some point, and I don't
Because
remember.
I feel like it's mostly for Ogapon.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I
But
just
we'll
double
see.
checked. It is just Terra Fire Moltres.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so I don't remember this game nearly as well. I'm not gonna lie. After like the last two games, which are some of my favorites in the season, I feel like the finals game actually kind of got overshadowed, um, a little bit. But yeah. So that fucking power whip hurt, bro. Jesus Christ.
Mold Breaker breaks the
Terra
ability.
Shell, yeah, that's hype as hell. And then he swords dances on the switch, and then hits him with a rock tomb to fucking kill the Moltres. Goddamn, get fucked.
Yep, exactly what I told Gray was gonna
Yeah,
happen.
I remember in our mocks he had rock tomb on Annihilate, which was solid, but having it on Ogerpon was even better.
Well, yeah,
That was
because
a
it
bad
resists both
switch for Gray.
stabs. So
Oh, that Iron Head fucking hurt, man. Say, Gray's definitely being put on the back foot now.
well, he's accumulating Rage Fist damage. So
Yeah, but he's been forced to switch, and he just lost a massive chunk on his Enamorus. Like, he did get Rage boost on Annihilate, sure, but he also nearly lost an Enamorus in the process.
I think it was just a good play by Akshi.
That's what I'm saying.
Kind of
Gray
expecting
would have been put on
Enamorous
the
to
back
come in.
foot. Protecting there is an odd play, I feel. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I don't know. I guess he was hoping he would switch out, predicting something else. Yeah, I mean, let's Tox go down there. Makes sense. Ursaluna comes in. I don't know if making yourself more Ursaluna weak was a good plan, but Poison is pretty decent into his team overall. I mean, Ogerpon, Masquerada, and Enamorus all don't like it.
Yeah, I was contemplating Terra Poison myself for that reason.
I don't
It
remember
just
what
like
Terra
Terra Fire is also really good against Grey generally, but like it's also weak to Bear just because of how good it is for Ogerpon. So yeah,
He brings
it's just one of
in.
those things.
Oh my god, it gets fucking nuked. The citrus berry, I assume this was meant to be a belly drum subset.
Clearly didn't get used for that.
Yeah, it got nuked by a bear instead. That power whip still fucking hurts considering it resists it. Goddamn. Goes out to the ape to eat a Terra Blast. Annihilate should be at like base 200 power now. Anything's gonna die, I think. He doubles into Masquerada. Goes back to Zarude. Thunder punches. I really liked that you and him made that Thunder Punch. I think it was a good call. Goes back to the Ogerpon on the Synthesis. Shouldn't you have gone to the Annihilate? Question mark. He goes to the Luna on another Terra Blast. I guess that might have been why he wanted to bait that. Earth Power now kills Stark. Guard Jump comes in. Oh, you swap out again. I thought a Blood Moon would have been the play. Outrage kills Ogerpon. Goes into Masquerada. Do you have Play Rough? Oh, Triple Axle makes even more sense. That's a dead dragon.
Yeah, I feel like he used Masquerada a lot better here.
Yeah,
Just
well,
not using it turn one allowed for so much I guess opportunity for it to do something.
yeah. Also, this is again a scarf. So, for those of you who don't know, back in week 1, they had this same matchup, and Masquerada here was Scarf, but so was the Sneasler. So, Sneasler just out-scarfed his Scarf and used U-turn on it. This time, however... Wait, hang on a minute. No, hang on. Masquerada is naturally faster. Oh, he wasn't
Masquerada is
scarfed.
faster. He wasn't scarfed to begin with
I thought he
in the
was.
first week.
Oh,
No, he wasn't.
I guess I was an idiot. Oh well. Is he scarfed this week even then?
Well, he has to be because like if Sneasler is scarf, which is just generally good
Well, it's Swords Dance, so
against his
I
team.
don't think it's scarf.
Oh right, no, you're right. I didn't see that. Then yeah, no, I think he's not scarf then. I actually can't remember what item he
Yeah, I was
was.
gonna say I don't remember.
I remember talking about it with him. Maybe he is scarf. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. He outsped everything anyway.
Encore was really good.
on-
That right there just proves why Encore is the best move in the game.
Yeah, he just wins the game straight up. Encoring there just literally won him the game. There's nothing he can do at this point. G fucking G boys. Fantastic to see another season going ahead.
It's only fitting for Gray because he's been fucked over in so many different playoffs due to either hacks or just, coming so close, like i.e. Laser Focus Reuniclus Laser Focus sweeping against Reuniclus in Sean, and then like making it to the finals and losing the Mez. Just all that stuff. He's been coming so close and just never making it.
Yeah.
So happy to see he wins, particularly season 10. I just feel like it's,
Iconic
a decade's
considering-
worth of seasons, and it's like Yeah,
It's iconic considering the fact that he's been here since the start.
yeah.
And it's
And
almost always
yeah,
been Sean fucking him over.
yeah, exactly. But not this time. He's toppled possibly the most I guess anticipated player in Warpig, which I think is almost just as good of a feat, if not better. Considering how even the competition is now with Sean not being able to stall anymore.
Yep.
And yeah, I
Sean just
just
getting nerfed by the game. Unfortunate for him. Fortunate
yeah,
for the rest of us, but you know.
I still feel like Sean is pretty good, and actually beating him was super impressive. But yeah, I'm just so happy to see how even I guess the competition is now, and it's like getting harder at the same time. So not only like our top dogs in Sean and Mez are like kind of having to try harder now, but like we're getting more and more better players, you know?
Yeah. With the 3 new GPA guys and sorry Zeus, you're not included in that. But with the 3 new GPA guys, they've definitely added a whole new level of competition to the higher level. And well, even Zeus at the lower levels has added new competition. I mean, I definitely enjoyed battling Zeus. Not just because I
Yeah,
won, but
no,
just because I think it was a fun game in general.
same here, even though I should have lost.
Yeah, you fucking hacked him, bro.
But yeah, no, very, very probably one of my most favorite seasons. These
Yeah.
last 2 seasons have just been incredible. So,
It's really funny you say that, considering these are the only seasons you haven't made playoffs.
I've never do anything in playoffs once I make it anyway.
That's
So,
so true.
yeah, kudos to these guys for doing so well and putting on a show. Really looking forward to the upcoming season once we find out who's in it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so now time for more just some end the game shit. Hang on, let's go to the playoffs tab. So a 4-0 and 2 3-0s. I feel like all these games were probably a bit closer than they looked like they were, to be honest.
Yeah, like throughout the game, they could have gone either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the scores accurately reflected how good all the players played.
Yeah, these were all
I
fantastic
remember in
games
the
to watch.
past. I remember in the past we'd have like 5-0 scores and like, big score lines, and it wouldn't even be close. Like you could tell who was going to win the game by like turn 5 or turn 6, but
Yeah.
these games are always kind of like even from beginning to close to finish, which I really like.
With
So
with
aside,
with one exception, but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, with one exception. So
Uh,
yeah, no. Again, another reason why it's one of my favorite seasons, and like I said, just the players we're getting in, just
yeah.
add so much more competition.
Yeah. I definitely like having the all the new guys in. I still can't believe Sean managed to claw his way into first seed after Warpig's lead the entire fucking season.
Well, that's just more of a credit to Sean than anything. He's just even with stall nerfed and the competition getting better, he's just staying in the fight and always makes like at least round 3, the round before finals.
Well,
So
round 2 this because we changed it. But yeah, I don't think he's ever
yeah,
lost
like
in
the
the
game before
elimination round.
finals.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever lost before that.
Yeah, no, he's just always there. He never goes away. And yeah, just it's like I said, it's just a credit to Sean. He's an amazing player. He's a consistent player. And he doesn't need stall to be top tier.
Yeah, he's. I mean, look, fucking Sun Wake is a pretty Sun Terra Wake is a pretty fucking nasty offensive piece. Okay,
It is, but like
get
you can't give him slack for trying something other than stall and having it still be good. You can make an argument for anything being good.
yeah.
So
Yeah. So as is the way, our bottom player will be dropping to B, but this time we're changing things. Our bottom 2 players are dropping to B. So Chris is going to rail the fuck out of the B division, and well, Aiden is B div anyway, but Steeler is also being sent back down. Yeah, so those two are going down. I am once again just barely skating my way out of fucking the depths. Shit, we did it again.
Which I predicted, by the way. All three of those places I got right. I don't know about the other ones.
Well, you said Nick would have been 13th, which is really what he deserves, but you know.
Did I have Sean first?
Probably, yeah. Knowing you.
Yeah, no, I definitely had Sean first.
I'd say you almost certainly did. It would have been Sean.
Hold on. Can you check my rankings and see like what my top 4 was?
Let's see. So you had Sean, yeah. You had Akshi, who's only 3rd, so it's fair enough. You had Mez at 3rd, who's 5th, which is it's close enough. You had Gray at 4th, which he's at 3rd. You had Lance at 5, who's at 6. You had Warpig at 6, who's at 1st. So Warpig is like your biggest misjudge.
I don't know if it's that much of a misjudge. Like, okay, he came 2nd rather than... That's like 4 places away. But it's not like I had him last or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
actually,
we're talking about...
Nick is probably your biggest misjudge, actually. You had him at 13th and he's in 8th.
Who the fuck would have put Nick that high, though? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. He's not that high of a player.
Yeah.
It's like if anyone put me in 8th. No one... That's a stupid guess. I'm not that good. It's simply the truth. It's sheer luck of schedule. Anyway, I've ranted enough. Let's move on. You had Beyond at 7th, which is actually correct. You've only had 2 corrects from the top so far. Then you had yourself at 8th. Well, you're just a loser who I beat.
Leave me alone. You got lucky.
Yeah, I know. Then you had Leafeon at 9th. He was at 12th. He had a pretty unfortunate season, though, but yeah. Then you had Zeus at 10th. He's at 12th. 13th. I think 10th is a reasonable position for him, to be honest, though.
I thought so, too, when I made the list.
I think it is. And look, if you didn't hack him, he would have been at 10th. Actually, no. He would have been at... actually, would he have been? Because you would have had one less... No, he would have been... at 11th, I think. Or maybe still 12th because of diff. I don't know. Anyway, then you had Big Arm Boy at 11, which is also more accurate than we thought it would be. He's only 2 spots away. Although, I can't believe you put Albie below Zeus, actually.
I mean, I didn't know anything about those players, dude.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, yeah. I had to guess of what little I knew.
Yeah, then you have Deoxys Josh at 12th, which I think is a very fair spot for him. I mean, he only got 1 position higher, and that's only because he fucking... That's because I misclicked, not because he got lucky, because I misclicked like an idiot. And then your biggest wrong guess was Nick being at 13th. Where was it? Fucking 8th. And then the rest was correct with me, Chris, and Steeler.
I think the bottom 3 are like the most impressive. You know, anyone could have put Sean first. I feel like that was...
I don't think Chris and Steeler was impressive at all. Even me, I don't think is that impressive. I just... I'm still annoyed at my misclick against Josh, because I should have won that, man.
Next season, dude. Next season.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? If I didn't misclick that and nothing else changed, I would have been in 12th, and it would have at least looked better for me, you know? Like, let's be real here. If I didn't misclick, and Nick didn't have the easiest schedule of all time, he would have been 1 spot above me, and I can cope with that.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've talked about this, in spades. I feel like
I'm
it's
still
just
salty. I'm allowed to be salty.
Yeah.
But I can accept my defeats.
Yeah, I was about to say it just happens. Just wait till next season. I think it'll tell a lot. Nick will get a harder schedule because he can't possibly get an easier one.
Yeah, surely he doesn't get 2 easy schedules back to back, right?
Well, you'd hope not.
I'll cry. I will actually cry. Yeah, I guess that's all. Oh yeah, we're starting a C division as well for the next season. I will not be making videos on it, but I believe Nick and Duat will be. I think that's what they said. But yeah, B-Div is going to be interesting. It'll be me and Wash Tom, who unfortunately had to miss out this season, who will be impostering. So look forward to that. Yeah, we've also got some more new players, so that'll also be interesting. I think that's everything. So, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and wow, and I'll see you dudes next season. Bye bye.
See you.